All right, what's up, guys? I gave our sales guys each a rangefinder under $1,000, and I wanted them to fight to the death to figure out which one was the best. So I've got Brody over here. Enter Brody. He's got the Sig 5K. And then I've got Bryce over here. I gave him the the new Leupold RX 5000. And then Chad is coming in with the Leica CRF Pro. They're all right around that $700 to $800 mark, so under $1,000. They all do ballistics. They all give you range, obviously. So hopefully these guys can figure out which one's the best. I'm gonna sit back and drink some coffee and watch them.
What do you guys think about that?
That's it. They range.
All right, they're gonna range. Let's see which one ranges the best.
This one ranges the farthest, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, okay.
Well,
let's see.
This one will absolutely range the farthest.
Which rangefinder will range the farthest?
Handheld?
Handheld.
Go ahead.
All right, go
Let me
ahead.
put it in the
Okay.
long mode.
Find
Hold
something.
on.
You have long mode?
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
a long mode.
This
You,
one has
you
that
have to
too.
put it in the long mode and it gets you, it throws out
Is it actually
lasers farther for you.
long mode?
Long mode.
It's called long
It
mode.
is called long mode.
Let me put this one in long mode.
All right, so you guys have a short predetermined amount of time to get your range, right? You're not going to sit here and try to get it for like 15 minutes. Let's call it like 30 seconds.
Okay.
All right, it's 6:51 now, 6:52, so start.
Call them out.
3163. 3193.
2396.
Dang.
2396.
Come on, Sig.
3206.
2449.
2779.
Leupold kind of took it because it's
2400 is the closest.
Yeah, I get in 2500. $25.80 is as far as I can get.
I got 3206.
Dang.
2400.
Okay.
I mean, not bad though.
Not bad.
Right?
Gives it to you quick too.
Yeah.
Fat though. Look how fat
It's
it is.
fat.
on
It,
top.
it barely fits
That is
in
the
my,
ugliest rangefinder here, though. Look how ugly that thing is.
It barely fits in my little pouch here.
All right.
First.
Quick overview of the Sig 5K. So, it's gonna do everything a rangefinder should. It says it'll range out to 5,000 yards, maybe. On reflective targets, 3,000 yards on trees and 2,500 yards on deer. The glass quality it's okay. Sig's kind of known for having that blue hue. This has a little bit of that blue hue. It looks like you're swimming underwater. You can still see everything you need to, but it definitely is a little bit blue compared to other rangefinders, especially like the Leica. It's very easy to use the app. You just download the Sig BDX app. You see I was already messing with it. Super easy to pair. Big buttons, pair rangefinder. Super easy, put a little pin in, goes in really easy. Very easy to do custom rifle profiles. New profile, go ahead and put it in, click on it, Bluetooth right to it. It's using Applied Ballistics Ultralight, so it will only give you solutions out to like 875 yards or 800 meters. It gives really good solutions. Applied Ballistics obviously is really good. It's got a bunch of different ranging modes, from BDX X, which is the extreme long distance model, meaning it's only going to give you one range per second, and you can also do the BDX U, which is kind of like the one you should be using. It's going to use your custom ballistic profile, and you can do a scan mode where it'll range 4 ranges every 5 seconds just by holding down the button. And it is super fast. It's probably the fastest rangefinder I've ever used. The display, it's an OLED display, which I think most of them are nowadays. Very easy to read, very clear. You can switch through to different modes extremely easy by just holding this nice mode button and then using this button to filter through your options. The rangefinder is like 700 bucks. This is, I mean, we'll see. I think this is the best rangefinder in that class, in that category. Tons of different modes, tons of different features. Small package, fits right in pretty much every harness there is available. I like this thing.
The rangefinder right here was the Leupold RX 5000 TBR. This is a new rangefinder from Leupold here, and it's pretty sweet. It's—I've never had a faster rangefinder. That laser, I just ranged out to 3,206 yards, and it was almost instantaneous. It was super cool. Very, very easy to use. The two real nice mode buttons here. You can press your mode button 1, and it kind of opens up the menu there for you. You can change into all of their different modes. It is going to start at their TBR mode, which is their true ballistic range mode. Especially if you're already using a Leupold scope, it matches very, very well with your CDS that's already on your Leupold scope. The glass quality is really good. It doesn't have the blue hue as like maybe this Sig rangefinders and stuff do. It seems to be a little bit clear. It is an 8 by magnification, so you can see quite a ways out there, get a really reliable range even while hand holding it. Also does come with a pretty nifty tripod holder there, just in case you want to use it on its long mode, which of course is one of its modes there to reach out to those far distances, which RX 5000 on a reflective target on a tripod, you're supposed to be able to get 5,000 yards out of the rangefinder. I totally believe it, because with one hand I was able to get 3,206. You have to choose between the different load data that they already have in the Leupold app. You cannot input your own, chronographed ballistic data from your rifle that you have. You have to choose the load data that is in the Leupold app already, and then it'll give you your MOA and all of your ballistic readouts there that you would like.
Talk about the coolest thing.
The coolest thing about this rangefinder here is you can link it to your Onyx, and after calibrating the rangefinder here, which was not that difficult, you gotta calibrate it first. I'm sure it's awesome.
Wow. In a figure 8.
Yeah, in a figure 8. There you go.
You can get a range wherever you'd like it to go, and it'll immediately throw it into your Onyx there and get you really close with an exact pin. It is a Leupold pin, you cannot miss it, and you can use that in a whole bunch of different types of situations. It is a very, very cool feature. Playing around with it, it's very impressive.
All right, the rangefinder I have out here today is the Rangemaster CRF Pro by Leica. It's replaced the 2800.com and the 3500.com. It runs on the applied ballistics, so easy to calibrate your rifle. You can either do custom calibration, you can do Leica's library, or you can do applied ballistics. CRF Pro's a 7x24 magnification, so armoring is great. They've changed the color up a little bit from their black. They're kind of going to this color with some of their optics. Super light. I have the Leica rangefinder here just for show, but it'll fit in most bino harnesses, most rangefinder pouches. The glass clarity on this compared to the other two we have out here is by far superior. You're gonna get that Leica clear glass. There's no blue hue, yellow hue. Quick rangefinder. It has EHR mode, line of sight mode, and then the applied ballistics mode. So EHR mode is for the archery guys. It will give you a line of sight with a line on top for your true distance. Ranges out to 2,800. Some people have kind of complained with the 3,500.com that doesn't give you that, but the 2,800 is plenty. The laser, Leica's lasers are within a 0.5% accuracy out to like 1,000 yards. No issues there. Super fast laser and super easy to use. You just go to the Leica Ballistics app on your phone, and you have pair rangefinder. So we have our rangefinder paired. You go to gun profile. We have our ballistics for our profile in there. If you go to add profile, You have Pro and .com version you want, gun, and then here's all your database for how you can input your entries. Makes it super easy. You can have up to, I believe it's 5 profiles on there, and to roll through your guns. And then once you have that on there, you turn off Bluetooth, that rifle's loaded, and you're good to go.
Do you have Bluetooth on that thing?
I did leave the Bluetooth on. 1, it'll kill your battery. 2, it will take a second for the rangefinder to pop up to register.
Do you need the Bluetooth to use it?
You do not need the Bluetooth to use it once you get your gun profiles in there. You can leave your phone at the car, truck. Once everything's in there, it will be set to that profile.
Does that apply to the rest of them?
Put that in the con category for that thing.
Yeah, from what I remember, the Sig doesn't have an option to even turn Bluetooth off.
No, it has the super low frequency Bluetooth.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think it, like my Bluetooth's on because I just put a new rifle profile in there and I did not do anything. I just made sure it was paired.
Yeah, I've been kind of playing with that for the last couple of weeks, and that was one of the first things that I noticed.
Yeah.
Too, was, like,
also,
didn't have to turn Bluetooth off. It doesn't take a second to try to pair with your phone.
Well, yeah, this you have to push the button, like you have to turn it on to pair it.
Yeah.
Which
One
is
thing
kind of annoying.
that I really like about this, it has a battery meter. That does not have a battery meter.
No.
I don't know if that one does.
Yes,
That
it does.
one, what?
It does.
It does have a battery meter? Okay. Simple, but the Leica does not have a battery meter. So when it starts to flash, that means you have 50 ranges left.
Yes.
Dang, you go through that in a day.
Yeah, I was on a stalk last year in Colorado, and it was like flashing. I'm like, what the hell? And I looked it up. I texted you. I was like, where's the battery meter on this thing?
Yeah.
And you were like, there isn't one.
Yeah, it was flashing.
I'm surprised I knew the answer. That's cool.
It's almost like you're working outdoors.
For the record, you do not have to have Bluetooth off to operate this. It gives you quick, fast range, but you definitely want to turn it off or it is going to drain your battery very quickly.
Do you have to have it on for your Onyx?
No.
That'd be impossible. It has to be able to connect to your phone.
Well, I had it off earlier and it gave me one.
Is that why I gave it to you on the other hillside?
No, it's because I didn't have it calibrated. Oh yeah, 100% you have to have it on for the Onyx. What am I talking about? I thought I turned it off earlier.
Put that in the con category for that.
Yeah, definitely.
So far,
Definitely.
that's sick.
Alright, so to get a pin from your RX 5000 to your phone right onto your Onyx is pretty easy. First, you got to download that Leupold Control app there. And once it gets there, you'll want to turn on the Bluetooth, of course, here in the rangefinder, which is very easy. Go in there, hit your menu 1 button here, hold it down. Then you do have to cycle through until you get to until you get to Bluetooth there. Turn it into pair, bam, immediately paired. So after that, the next thing you would do is on the Leupold app here, I just press pin next. So it's going to give me a pin on my next laser fire. Threw one out there, 1123 yards, already on there. Simple and easy and effective. Make sure to turn off your Bluetooth or else your battery is going to die.
That's pretty effective, guys.
That works way better than this. Yeah.
Kind of like that.
It's pretty sick.
At 1,100 yards, you said?
1123.
Does it feel like it's pretty accurate?
I'd say that's pretty dang close, yeah.
And it's on Onyx, which 90% of people use over
Yeah.
Dismount.
Yeah.
You can drop pins on Onyx with this as well. It's not as easy as the RX 5000, where you click the button, it drops a pin. You go ahead and get your range. There's a cactus out there. 522. 522 comes up on the app. You hit send to Onyx, and it gives you. Stand by, I'll do it again. It did it right a minute ago.
Not as good as the
See, now it worked perfect. Okay, so it drops the waypoint on there, but it does not give you the exact waypoint. You still have to use your heading of your phone to give it, point it at it, and then hit the lock button, or you hit the rangefinder button. Nope, you don't hit any of those buttons. You hit the waypoint button, and you hit done. And it drops a little Sig waypoint, wherever it was. Little Sig waypoint.
So with the tracking feature on the Leica Rangemaster CRF Pro, you can do it a couple ways, either through base maps, if you have that, or you can do it through your Google Maps. And there's two ways through Google Maps. You can put it directly onto your Google Maps where it drops a pin, or you can do what they have, the GPS tracking. So after you get it calibrated, you go into your Leica Ballistic app, and you will go to Leica Pro Track. You want to make sure you have your Bluetooth on for this, which you can put on the device. Go to Leica Pro Track. You have base maps, Google Maps, and GPS tracker. I'm gonna do the GPS tracker right now, and it will pop up. It will give you this read, and then when you get a range, so I pushed the wrong button. Buttons are too close. So we got 391. So then it's going to display your yardage, which is 391, and your heading direction. You're going to hit OK if that's right, and it's going to pop this up. So you can use that tracker as just a guide for you, or you can hit Show in Google Maps. It's going to go to your Google Maps, and then it's going to pop up a pin there for you. Not as maybe useful as the Onyx, which most people use that versus Google Maps when you're out in the field, but still a feature that you can use and pair with together if you use Onyx. If you do use base maps, it will pop up just like on your Onyx through base maps as well.
You could also just copy and paste the coordinates that it gives you from Google.
Yeah, you could, if you wanted to go through that, you could copy and paste the coordinates from Google and do that as well. I do like maybe just the heading feature where it gives you a direction on which way to go. And then it will save all of your distances right there as well. So if you're ranging one spot, bouncing around, it'll save those as well, and you can go back to those.
That's pretty good. +1 Leica, +1 Leupold, -1 Sig.
Sigsar. Okay, so now we're gonna have you guys run through the menu a little bit here. So what you'll do is fastest one to just switch from yards to meters wins. All right.
Back in the holster.
Back in the holster.
Back in the holster closed.
I wish we had one of those little beeper gun things. All right, ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, go.
Switch.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Switched.
Now that exercise is especially useful if somehow you find yourself in Europe, but before you were not in Europe.
Or if you do not set it up before you get out there, and it will come. The Leica does start in Euro meters.
Yeah,
So remember to change that before you go out in the field.
that is true. We have had a number of customers who will buy something like that on their way up the mountain and then give us a call in the middle of their hunt, like, hey, this thing's in meters, and we got to walk them through it, which is
You can change
great.
it.
Like,
You
we
can
love
change it
that,
in
but
the app or on the device.
as well as this.
Same movement.
those two come out of the box American.
These is American rangefinders.
Okay.
Do they?
Yeah.
I guess every rangefinder I've used always. Oh yeah, the Sig does.
It's always American.
So the next step is I got a rock out there that I found, and they are going to get a range, get the MOA correction, and then dial into my rifle here. It's mostly sighted in, so it should be fun, and get a shot on target. Whoever can do it the fastest wins. Again. Good?
If you don't
guys
hit
clear?
it the fastest,
Clear.
you have to
All right.
keister it.
The rock that you're looking for is that big
Oh,
There's a big rock down there just above those green trees, and it's got a yellow bush in the sunlight right on the right side of it. And if you look at it, when you look at it through the spotter or through the scope, there's like a sort of a black line, and then right at the end of that black line is a white bullet mark from a previous shot. So that's your small, aim small, miss small. Chad's up first with the Leica. Shooter ready. Boop. All right, next up we got Bryce with the Leupold RX. Shooter ready. Boop.
We're looking for speed right there, boy.
Shooter ready. Boop.
Yeah, mine's touching the white. Chad's is like my bullet is like touching the white and Chad's bullet on the right. Bryce, he hit somewhere.
A little bit right.
In vitals or no?
Yeah, we'll check.
But this is a clean miss if it were a deer.
He might have maimed
Here you
him.
go, Bryce.
Oh, is that far off?
He might have maimed him.
Which one were you aiming for?
I was right here. I was just putting
Oh, you're aiming for the wrong
you're aiming
one.
the wrong thing.
Oh, I was? I
Yeah.
thought we were aiming for the white.
Oh yeah, you
No,
hit right
aiming
there.
for
We're
the-
aiming up
we're aiming
here.
at the
Oh,
tip.
we're aiming at that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I totally meant to put it right there. Yeah, that's my bad. Well, that was a white spot on there. That's my bad. That's my bad.
That's the rangefinder air.
Oh well. Oops.
Disqualified.
What?
Did you hit what you were
What do
aiming
you
at though?
think?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
On
that
the right
works.
side of what I was
Unless
aiming
he's
at.
lying to us.
No,
That's like you shot the wrong buck, probably, but no big deal.
yeah,
shot the
no.
smaller of the two.
Yeah, no big deal. I hate
Shut
it.
it down.
Shot it down. Call a game warden, Jack.
Nah, we just don't put that on there.
Well, that's why I was able to shoot it quicker, because I was like, man, it's right on. I was like, that's an easy target. Yeah, it's about quadruple the size of what you guys were shooting at.
Okay, so in conclusion, what'd you guys find out?
For under $1,000, you can get a really good rangefinder to give you ballistic solutions at least out to 800 yards and get you close.
Is there anyone?
If you want to shoot past 800, I would steer away from the Leupold RX 5000.
Perhaps.
That might be, yeah. I mean, if ballistics is what you're doing, like if you want to poke out there a good ways and maybe the Leupold might not be your best bet since you have to kind of use their preloaded deal.
For hunting
like-
scenarios, any of these rangefinders would be more than enough.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Excellent range, excellent lasers in all of them.
Yep.
Yeah, I think if guys are hunting out and trying to kill animals past 800 yards, they're probably going to go with an over $1,000 rangefinder. But at that $1,000 mark or less, it sounds like we got 3 damn good options here. Yeah.
Don't shoot animals over 800.
If you like the video, tell us by hitting that button and then subscribe. That would be cool too. Until next time.
We'll do more.
Yeah.
Give us a call.
Yeah.
1-800-291-8065.
Or find us online at.
Outdoorsmans.com.
All right. Bye, guys.
Or our OnlyFans at.
That'd be sweet.